going through the cycle. They're going to get the sidewalks going. No, right when he goes up, he's going to go through. There we go, turn on it.
Vete, tú estás... No quiere la Ashley. Ashley. Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the crew exposition. It's Cannonball time. Are you guys ready? Yes, sir. We got a live crowd tonight. God bless you. Let me take a moment to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about what we're doing out here and what you're going to see. My name is David Smith Jr. I'm a second generation human cannonball. This cannon that I'm standing on right now was designed and built by my father, who has been a cannonball for over 35 years. Now this is, I love you. Thank you. This is, my father designed and built 8 separate cannons in his career as a cannonball and a cannon crafter. Each one is hand-built in our home or in our home shop. And this is the latest and greatest of the Smith-built human cannons. Now, when I was just a boy, I watched my daddy blast his way into the record books for the longest human cannonball shot in history. I am here today, very, very proud to be carrying on the family tradition. Since that day, the world record has never left the family. In fact, we've broken 5 more world records between my father and I. The shot... human cannonball for the last 14 years. I've done over 5,000 cannonball shots in 9 countries around the world. And I've had some very, very scary times as a cannonball. Like anything, you start off small with the cannon right in front of the landing net. And as your body and your mind get used to the fact that you're a human cannonball and you learn, or when I learned, what I can and can't do as a cannonball, progressively, I get farther and farther away from that landing net. We're now breaking world records and out here on the Drew Exposition trying to shoot over the top of that Cyclops ride. It is 150 feet from where I'm standing right here to where I want to come crashing into that blue landing net. And in order to blast over the Cyclops, we're going to point this cannon barrel very, very steeply into the air to 50 degrees. Once the cannon is in a firing position, I'm going to slide down inside to the very bottom of the 35-foot barrel and prepare myself for a blast that will fire me from 0 to about 50 miles per hour in 1/5 of a second. Let me tell you, this is a pretty crazy feeling. When this cannon fires, 1 second I'm in the bottom of the cannon, and before my eyes and my mind register that the gun went off, I figure I'm about 20 feet out the front of this barrel, flying through the air, looking at a full-speed swinging Cyclops ride, looking for a landing net to appear on the other side. It is a wild, adrenaline-filled rush for me each and every time. So, the only thing between myself and a very rough landing out here is that landing net. I gotta make sure it's ready to catch me. So at this time, I'm gonna take one last trip down to the landing net. Make sure that all is in order. While I do that, what do you say we fire up this gun and get it ready for blast off? Make it ready! It's showtime.
Alright, do it. Blue.
I don't know if he's alive. And he's
way, he goes. I said, in a way, he goes.
I wouldn't trust
What?
I wouldn't trust anybody to check my net but myself anyway, so like, I only got...
Well, you don't want to be a grease spot?
Yeah, I got more intelligence than that. Like cotton candy, I found.
Hello. Try to get you in focus. Hi, Mr. Cow.
It's a dancing cow, the best kind. As opposed to a mad cow. They're not so cool. Dancing cow.
Can you hear the hydraulic going? Oh, yeah. Or gas or air pump, whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I speak, my good friend and Cannon technician, Emily Barber, has entered the Cannon control box. She's preparing the cannon for launch, making sure that it will fire with just the right amount of pressure and accuracy to blast me safely to my landing target. Now, as soon as I receive the signal that the cannon is ready to fire, I'll climb on top and raise it up into firing position, and I'll climb down inside the mouth of the gun. When I'm ready to fire, and all systems are go, Emily will begin to count down backwards from 5, and I want you all to count down to blast off. Can you do that for me, please? Oh, here's some noise. Can you do that for me? Now, as you can imagine, being inside of a 35-foot gun that's counting down to your own blast off is a pretty nerve-wracking place to be and fairly lonely. So, I want to hear some volume for that countdown. Enjoy the show, guys. Thank you all for coming. Time for me to put down the microphone and put on the cash out. I'll see you on top.
It's gotta be amazing. That big of a speech? This guy better be like...
Politician.
Yeah.
It's gonna be over before it starts. Mom.
That's right. We do crazy stuff like this. I got most of it. That was louder than I thought it was going to be.
That's your helmet. It's just like an air.